Alright, time to talk about Season 5, Episode 7. What was it? The Frenchman, the female, and Mother's Milk. Just on that title alone, this episode was going to be devastating. Starts off with... Well, I'm not even going to fucking recap the episode. I'm just going to give you the main plot points. Spoilers ahead. Obviously, it's a fucking review. So, Huey, Starlight, Butcher, and Mother's Milk infiltrate into Father's fucking place, and Marie Moreau and the gender swapping person, I forgot what their name is, they make a cameo, and they're like, hey guys, we low-key know where Father is. We've been tracking him, right? So like, can we help some more? And Starlight's like, no, you guys aren't allowed to help. You guys are gonna get in the way. And I'm like, Starlight, what the fuck? Haven't we be building up that you've learned to, like, you know, accept help and understand that you can't just be this cynical piece of shit all the time? Because Huey's back, and he's back in your life, and he's teaching you, and he's showing you that, like, well, not teaching and showing, but, like, reminding you that there can still be hope in your heart, and you can be positive, even in the face of adversity. I guess you just threw that out the fucking window as soon as they parted ways for, like, a day to complete a mission, and that just seems so out of character for me. Or maybe it is in character for her to be like, fuck man, I can't put these kids in danger. But like, they're already in danger. Homelander knows who they are. He's seen them. Did we not? Is she not part of Gen V? Was she not in Gen V to witness or hear about how Homelander went to Godolphin University and was like, hey bro, how could you kill one of the superheroes, Marie Moreau? And then lasered her ass? Like, that's crazy to me. How she just was like, hey, fuck off, kids. We don't need you. At the end of the episode, she's like, we need you. And that was, I guess that's a circle moment, right? So they do that, and then Huey and Butcher get abducted by some psychics that we're seeing Homelander was looking for. I forgot. What was it? He like put a bunch of psychics, he brought a bunch of psychics together so he could read people's minds, so he could know if they're true believers of him or not true believers of him. And then they show this dog shit video of him being like, shout out Mother's Milk, he also had a problem with this. So they show a screening, Father shows a screening to some like fucking test viewers of Homelander receiving the crown of thorns from Jesus. And it's like, so is he the second coming? The third coming, I mean? The third coming? A brother of Jesus? Or like a friend? What is his role in this? So Father's there with psychics to see which test viewers are really loyal and not, and then he's gonna kill who's not loyal with the help of the dog guy and the cat girl from all those previous episodes. And they get freaky for a bit because their animalistic instincts take over, and the psychic fucks with Butcher and Huey. Eventually they trick him and they murder him. And then, what else happens? While that's happening, Frenchie, Kimiko, and Sage are in a warehouse, and they're working to replicate Soldier Boy's experiments that happened with the Russians, where he gets the power-taking beam, or V-removing beam from radiation. And, Sage is a character. I will tell you, Sage is a fucking character who pisses me the fuck off. No hate towards the actor. I think the actor does a great job with what she's given, right? But the character herself of Sister Sage, dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. Absolute fucking dog shit. But let me just go through the little points here. So, they were working to replicate it, and they brought the uranium probably from that fucking place they went to with Soldier Boy or whatever to find the V1. And the female's going through it, dog. Like, Frenchie's like 15 seconds of radiation, like that's all you can take, because then she just starts fucking dying and like passing out, fucking getting tortured willingly, right? And throughout this, Frenchie's like, hey bro, I've been thinking about it, like, Kimiko, once this is all over and we kill Homelander, let's settle down. Let's get a family of 5, 3 children, right? Let's become a family of 5 with 3 children, maybe even a dog. I even found a dog. We could go chill, right? And Kimiko's like, dude, that sounds fucking sick. That's all I've literally ever wanted. Even though I mentioned that I don't want you to change for me and that maybe we're not meant for each other, but if you're willing to do that, then I'm down. Like, I do want to spend the rest of my life with you. So, you know, shout out Frenchie for like putting her before him. Like he like, I don't know if he truly meant it, but he's like, I've been thinking like I really lived a really chaotic life, and I think it is time for me to settle down, for me to chill out and live out the rest of my life with the woman that I love. And Sister Sage, on the other hand, is like in her fucking bed rotting room, just watching Love Island, eating Chipotle, and fucking jerking off in it. So that really pisses me off, because her whole thing is like, dude, I failed to predict people. I can't predict love. And it's like, well, aren't you like the smartest person alive? And couldn't you just incorporate that you don't know how to predict it as a part of your prediction? So like you could counter to if something were to happen that wasn't within your parameters of prediction. It just pisses me off how much like she actually just doesn't use that brain of hers, because she's lobotomized like 24/7 now. And like Frenchie's been putting in all the work to figure out how to stop Homelander. Like even if it's like grasping at straws, you know, fucking fighting tooth and nail just to take like even scratch him. They're trying their hardest, and Sage is the smartest person alive, and she's just fucking rotting, and it pisses me off, because it's like, we still don't care about her. She hasn't demonstrated any qualities that we could be like, oh yeah, I get it. Like her grandma, yes, I understand, right? Unfortunate that she died, and I think it's very immature of her to just be like, I don't know, actually, that seems a little, thinking about it, I understand where she is coming from, never mind. But at the same time, as the smartest person alive, you should know that the more time you waste, the less your odds are of winning. So why are we wasting time? Obviously she's depressed, right? Everybody gets depressed. It just really, like, if you're depressed, at least channel it. You're smart enough to know that you should channel that shit. Come on, guys, right? So Sister Sage really just pisses me off, because eventually Frenchie's like, hey bro, like I really fuck with this chick, please help me out, please, I'm begging you. So eventually Sister Sage is like, fuck it, you know what, I loved my grandma one time, I'll help you out. And she does start helping him out. So the psychic that had tortured Huey and Butcher and like fucked with them mentally, he had already told Homelander, hey, this is where Sage is, because he read into their minds. So he pulls up. And shout out Frenchie for putting up a like flying person detection system, or unidentified foreign object detection system, to like figure out if Homelander was coming. Something, once again, Sage didn't think about or even want to do, right? Useless ass fucking character. But yeah, Frenchie does that, and then he's like, alright, fuck it, we're gonna hide you in this zinc vent, and I'll figure out what I'll do, okay? Because Kimiko's just gone through her like final iteration of the fucking radiation. So she's ready to go, or supposedly ready to go. So Homelander pulls up. He's like, all right, Sage, where are you? And Frenchie, just out of left, well, not out of left field, but like out of a last resort, he lures him into the radiation chamber that he's been using to make Kimiko similar to Soldier Boy and his take away powers beam. And he shits on Homelander for a bit. He's like, you're bitchless, you can't dance, your shoes are whack, you're fucking ugly or whatever. Suck my nuts, suck my balls, kiss my ass. So Frenchie goes the full throttle, and he pulls the lever, and he irradiates himself and Homelander. And Homelander doesn't give a fuck. Like, he low-key just looks at him with nothing but, like, annoyance. And that's so sad that Frenchie has to die to this, and Homelander is scot-free because he has the V1 now. And we get to see a final goodbye between Kimiko and Frenchie as he crawls his way to the laboratory and says his final goodbye to Kimiko. And that was devastating to me, bro, because Frenchie as a character is a great fucking character, dude. Like, he's likable, he's useful, he's just an all-around, like, great part of the boys, you know, regardless of who were to play him or who does currently play him. Like, the character itself and what they stood for was very admirable in these final moments, and what he wanted. And, you know, you were rooting for him. Like, you're like, fuck, man, hopefully he does get to, you know, have his happy ending. But unfortunately for a guy who's with his past and his line of work, that was just not a probable thing that was going to happen. So he becomes the first member of the boys to die, of the current boys to die. and it's devastating. But throughout this, terrible, unfortunate happening, I can't help but wonder, what the fuck was Sister Sage doing? Like, she could have easily thought of like, well, if I know that Homelander's been collecting psychics, right? Because she probably knew. And if she didn't know, she probably could have guessed that he would do that. Because that has nothing to do with love. Because the one thing that they have pointed again and again is that she cannot predict love. But this has nothing to do with love. Homelander was just doing this to see who didn't fuck with him, right? So I'm thinking like, so Sister Sage, you would obviously know that he might put them there as a strategic way to figure out who fucks with him. Or I guess not, maybe she can't predict fucking psychos now as well. So that's another thing that's gone off the radar. So she could have been like, alright, they're probably gonna get captured. Or even, you know what, fuck it. You know what, maybe she didn't know, she could have never predicted that, right? Even then, she could have at least thought like, wow, maybe eventually Homelander will find us here. Cause they're fucking VOD. They would always know where they are, right? Like, they have so much fucking utility at their disposal. They would fucking find them immediately. And she just doesn't prepare for that at all. Like, she just rots. And she has become one of the most useless fucking characters. She's a fraud. I'm not gonna lie, she's a fucking fraud. She has no feats. She has no fucking, like, Balenciaga. Like, her shoes are whack. Like, the actor herself, terrific job. She does what she can with what she's given. But the character, dog shit. I can't stand Sister Sage because she's such wasted potential. Because as the smartest person alive, what does that even mean? Like, does that mean that she just retains every piece of information she reads and understands it at a moment's notice? Or does that mean that she is just super good at, like, she just knows everything? Like, be super smartest person alive is such a vague fucking concept to me, because obviously you can't be super realistic in the show if you want to have powers. Something else that bothered me actually was that when they were irradiating Kimiko for the Soldier Boy treatment, they just had no like safetyness towards the radiation chamber. Like, they didn't wear suits, they didn't have fucking like a concrete wall. They had obviously the chamber and the doors to seal it in, but they just had no safety precautions. I get it, it's the finality. They don't give a fuck if they die anymore. But regardless, that also pissed me off. They didn't put in the effort to be a little more, like, concerned. OSHA. Anyways. Yeah, it's just, Sister Sage is such a wasted character. Like, she could have been cool. She could have been so useful to the boys. They could have expanded so much more. Like, she could have... Because in most other types of media, if a character is deemed to be smart, they are often shown to do things that you're like, wow, I didn't think about it that way, or wow, that's only that's a pretty obscure information that can be used to circumvent some, like, what's it called? Some disadvantages that they're facing against. But no, Sister Sage has never been seen to use, like, any sort of battle IQ. Like, not even just to fight head on, but like to take someone down. She hasn't been shown to actually be a fucking demon at thinking, like, outside the box, or thinking of how to, like, use people against each other. Kind of, I guess, Soldier Boy and Homelander, but that fucking failed immediately. She has no feats. Smartest person alive. That's bullshit. Like, the most she did was help Frenchie in figuring out how to get Soldier Boy's powers to Kimiko. We didn't even get to see her use it, so we don't know if they succeeded. They probably did, because, the plot and story. But it's just so unfortunate that we just get to see no feats from Sage. Because they could do so, like, smart characters are always so interesting in every piece of media, except this one. Fucking Stan Edgar was smarter. He was shown to have so much more aura than Sage. Sage has no aura, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she just goons. She's literally, like, a fucking femcel. Like, I don't know. It just pisses me off. She's like, yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Like, no, you fucking didn't, dude. No, you didn't. Shut up. No, you didn't. I just want to see her actually use her smarts and be like, okay, well, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to think of it. I feel like the writers are paid to, think of something that only Sage could have done with her smartness. Like, predict this, and then that leads to this. Domino effect, something like that. Like, I want to see a series of events that was orchestrated by her, because everything, you can't just be like, oh, she knew that was gonna happen. Like, no, that this was all, like, spur of the moment. And if you're gonna say that, then use that to your advantage, guys. Please, do something with Sage. I don't want her to end off this dog shit character. At least give her a saving grace at the end. Like, I actually knew this was all gonna end like this. Maybe not. That would actually piss more people off than save her character. I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, Sister Sage just pisses me off. I just want to see a smart character, like, done right. I don't know. I just had to talk about how much I fucking despise Sister Sage, dude. She's just so wasted as a character. They could do so much more. She could do so much more. She could have helped, like, she could have helped fucking figure out a way to, like, not stop Homelander, but, like, impede him from fucking killing Frenchie. And that really pisses me off that his death could have been avoided if the smartest person alive could have thought of a way to fucking circumvent the strength disadvantage that we're at against fucking Homelander, guys. I feel like we could have thought of something, dude. No way. No fucking way, dude. Oh my god. That's it. I'm just so pissed off that Frenchie's dead because the smartest person alive couldn't think of a way to fucking save them. God.